Top of the morning to you. It's Monday morning, at least it is morning here in Hawaii, and this is our Monday meeting as of December 6th, day before Pearl Harbor Day, a couple days before my birthday. It's my birthday week. I'm registered at Macy's. All right, no, I'm kidding. Um, I want you to prosper in 2011, and I'm going to give you the four things uh, you need to know that you need to focus on. Now, of course, you have about 400 plates to spin, balls to juggle, etc. But these four things are the difference between you making it and not making it. These four things hold the keys to a lot less stress in your career, a lot more productivity, and a lot more career satisfaction, and even some more of this stuff. So, are you ready? Would you take one of these out? This is called a pen, La Pluma, yeah? So would you get one of these out and take some notes? Because your retention will go up. And every single message I type or talk about this year will have these four things. These are the core things. This is like food and shelter and, companionship. These are the essentials, okay? The fourth thing every school owner must focus on. The four things that every school owner must focus on in no particular order. So let's start with one, staff development. Now, staff development is like eating meals. Nancy Walzock, do you eat every day? Yeah. Bryson, do you eat every day? Well, every single day you spend some time on staff development, developing the people around you who are going to help. These aren't just paid staff, these are helpers. This is the next generation. You are constantly cultivating it. And you know how you help somebody? You serve them. You don't just teach them. You're not just filling an empty vessel. This person has goals and ambitions and needs and expectations and hopes. What are they? And how can you help the people who make you money and who help your business to grow? So this isn't just about you putting together lesson plans. This is about you listening and paying attention. So every day, staff cultivation. Now, how you go about that, you can't buy the kit. You can't buy the box. Nobody can come in and do it for you. This is something you just have to do. Nobody eats your meals for you. Nobody can train your staff exactly like you can. Now, you can get people to help you cook the food. People harvest the food. They grow it for you. You don't do all that, but you definitely eat it. You can get other people to help you with your staff training, but you must initiate it, and you must give a poop about your staff. Okay. What do they need? What's a level 10, and where are they now, and what would fill the gap? And let me tell you that a lot of the staff members you have don't even have full frontal brain lobe development yet. They're not even 24 or 25. You got to be patient. You have to remember that sometimes they don't know the difference between their butt and a hole in the ground, and you're the one that has to tell them. So there's some things you can be patient about, and some things you have to say, this is how it's going to be, because no one else will tell them that, and they won't get it until they have their own business and go, oh, man, I should have, these people, well, I didn't have it. You're the one that has to teach them. Number two, cash management. Where is your cash going to come from, and where is it going to go? Now, someone else can accrue the balance sheet, someone else can take the deposit to the bank, but the buck stops with you. How much money do you need today to run your business? How much do you need to prosper? Where is that money going to come from? There's only a finite amount of ways that you actually make money in your school. Retail sales and special events and private lessons and down payments and tuition. It's not infinite. So you have to know what that is. And your actions on a daily basis have to bring that money in, whether it's through the efforts of others or your own effort. But you can't go for days on end or weeks on end or months on end without an appreciation of that, unless you can do the same with taking food in and excreting food. If you're not eating and you're not going to the bathroom, then forget about where the money's coming from and where it's going. Don't worry about it. But if eating and excreting are a part of your daily activities, then staff development and cash management are too. Now, your wisdom and your experience comes in how to understand that and focus on it and not get caught up in a place where you're doing it out of desperation instead of inspiration. Number 3, promoting your school. That's advertising and promotion. Let me ask you a new question. Let's see. Do you eat every day? All right. You promote every day. And the new way to promote isn't by, we're no longer disconnected from the advertising. You don't place an ad that has nothing to do with your students. Your students should be your best advertising. Your activities on a daily basis, what you're thinking about, what you're working on, who you are as a person, and what you're cultivating in your staff members, that's your advertising. That's what you film and talk about and the results of that work. And that's what we're cultivating here in the 100. No more cheap and easy, except, once in a while. I want authentic. I don't want a superficial treatment of your affection. I want the real thing. And I want real marketing that's smart, that's intelligent, that's well thought out, that's cultivated in the genuine pursuit of your martial arts mastery. That's 3 things: staff development, cash management, and promoting your school. These are all things that are done on a daily basis. Every interaction you have with the staff, every interaction with the students, every interaction everywhere have something to do with these 3 things, and here's number 4. You have to learn your new job, and that means you have to be self-analytical about what you're doing. You want to go back to what you used to know because it's easy, because you know it so well, but it isn't what you have to do today. Today, you have to sit down and learn how to make films. Today, you have to sit down and forecast your income and expenses for the coming year. You never had to do it before, or you didn't do it before. You used to not do it very often, but you have a new job. And if your path is going this way, but you continuously go this way because out of habit, well, no wonder you're not getting where you want to be. No wonder your retention is still, down the tubes. No wonder you're still struggling with your staff, because you've got to be self-analytical. And this isn't something you do once in a while or when the mood strikes you. These 4 things are on a daily basis. Now, I've talked to you about these things before. There's a good chance anyway. And I'm going to talk to you about them again. And I had a great business mentor who was wise in many ways, that's all he talked about were these 4 things, year after fricking year. And now I know why. Because it always comes back down to these 2 things. Oh, my staff. Oh, I don't have enough money to do this. Because you're not focusing on a daily basis. You don't go without eating many meals, and you certainly don't go to the bathroom once a month. But some of these things you're only doing on rare occasion, and then it's unacceptable. And it's only because you haven't had somebody to, put it to you. And that's what I'm doing this morning. This has been your staff meeting for the 100. And you know what? If you're a member of the 100, you're not in NAPMA. This isn't Maya. You're not in EFC. This isn't the kooky one. You're in an association that requires you to have hands-on involvement a little bit every day, because we are on a mission to make a huge and vast difference, not only in the martial arts community, not only in your life and the lives of your students, but in the world. And if each one of you will get off your tuchus and get involved, we will do some phenomenal work, and you will look back on these times with great appreciation. I'll talk to you soon.